Hey everybody, it's Sagittarius988, Adam again, and I'm doing part 2 of RadoX1988's places that he has been to in real life. This is a second challenge, so it's not one challenge split up into 2 videos, it's 2 challenges split up into 2 videos. So let's get started. It appears to be the US again, Dante's View Road, with a really faded sign. No trash, no trail is beyond this point. Parking, probably not. It looks like no trails. I don't know. It won't help. Not with how faded it is. It's not. It's a rental car, so we're in a park that's fairly popular, I guess. Usually I wouldn't go up roads, especially park roads, but this time I will, because I think there might be a nice view. I mean, there is. It's a beautiful view right there, and there might actually be something at the top, once we reach it. I don't know if this is a road that only climbs up to the summit of this thing or not, but if it is, then there should be a parking lot, some sort of signs. Wow. I don't know what I expected there, but not really a lake or a salt flat, whatever that is. It might be a salt flat. Well, we reached the end of the road here. I don't really see anything. That sign will be helpful, maybe. It's Dante's View. It's a beautiful view, but no other clues, so let's go down this time. Let's go down to the valley, and maybe there'll be something. Let's see. Not too much to talk about here, not really any clues, but it's still all time. I mean, it's a beautiful road. I'd love to drive this and to see that view someday, but I would say that this is Utah. I don't know of too many views in Utah, or at least in the national parks. Most of the parks are mapped with really bad cameras in Utah, but I know some parts of Arches are mapped out. I mean, this isn't Arches National Park, I don't think it is, but there are parts mapped out of it with normal or modern cameras, but a lot of it is really blurry. So normally Utah and Nevada are kind of those states. If I don't see blurry, I kind of don't assume it's in those states, but there's no real reason to exclude them. There are parts that are mapped out completely fine. It's just a lot of the times there's a selection bias when it comes to the dailies and stuff like that, which is why I end up getting these blurry cameras much more often than the good cameras. Speed limit 35, which seems really, really low for a road like this. I mean, it's probably because it's a park road, but normally it seems like this would be easily a 55, maybe even a 65 or 60 at least. I know several places have 70-mile-an-hour roads that are in Texas. They do for 2 lanes, but I mean, this wouldn't be a 70. There's too many curves, but 35 seems pretty low. You could sign the curves lower and then just have a 55. Sign the curves at 35. Recommended, but yeah, whatever. I'm not too concerned with that. It doesn't really matter. But no, doesn't look like there's too much there, but at least we know we reached the dead end that way, so it's not like we're gonna be well, our only choice is heading this way. So Furnace Creek, so Death Valley. I mean, that's where the Furnace Creek station was, where they measured the highest temperature in the world, actually, because the one in Libya is no longer valid. Death Valley National Park. I didn't realize that they had new Street View mapped out in Death Valley. I mean, maybe it's not Death Valley. We're on Furnace. Well, now we're on Furnace Creek Road. We're on Dante's View Road, something like that. There's Furnace Creek. Is like the California 190 Furnace Creek Road. Airport. That's just Death Valley National Park, something. Backwater, or Badwater. It's not that one. It could be the California 190 then. But I'm not so sure. Well, let's continue. Let's see if we get something out of this. If not, then we're probably going to have to guess Furnace Creek itself and see if it might be a coincidence since I don't see a Furnace Creek Road. This might be a longer video then. Well, maybe it's just round one that's particularly harder here, but we'll see. Okay. Again, certainly looks like Death Valley. It could very well be Death Valley. Perhaps maybe Furnace Creek Road isn't in Furnace Creek, or it just, I mean, because that's sort of a big central point of Death Valley. There would be more stuff here if it was Furnace Creek proper. So maybe it just leads somewhere in Death Valley, and then eventually it goes into the California 190 or into one of these other roads that go into Furnace Creek. Perhaps that's the case. We'll see shortly, maybe, hopefully. I mean, I'm enjoying driving this. I'm just, and there's not too much to talk about here, and there's zero signs, basically, and it's just, I mean, it's a gorgeous view, but there's might be a little boring for people to watch, but I don't know. I guess that's not I guess I shouldn't worry about that. That's too much. I think there was a sign there that it was just a curve sign, so that's not gonna help. Let's see. Head here. Well, we haven't gotten anything more. This is so wide open. There's a sign right there. I mean, it's probably a speed limit sign. Yep, speed limit 35. Let's go a little bit more, and then I'm going to start painting the map again, because this could be going on for 20-30 minutes before I find something. So let's pan the map, because I'm pretty sure by now, I'm pretty confident about this being Death Valley. I don't see it being anything else, really. And Dante's View certainly seemed like a pretty prominent spot, so it should be findable. Let's see, stop sign. There's something going on here, so maybe this is Furnace Creek. I don't know. Area close to entry. It's Dante's View in 11 miles. We went 11 miles already, apparently. And then there's buildings over there. We can get up. Is there a road that way? Like, those... I mean, there has to be a road somewhere, right? So, maybe Dante's View will be the better thing to look for rather than Furnace Creek Road. But we'll see in a second. There's another road there. I mean, okay, let's see. Dante's View, do we see that anywhere? Crater. That's not it, but I'm just looking at it. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Just gonna do Harrisburg. Okay, I don't see Dante's View. I mean, maybe Furnace Creek, the whole thing's a red herring, but we're definitely, it's a brown sign, so we're in a national park, that's guaranteed. So there's not too many places that this could be, in my opinion, which is why I'm saying it's, Death Valley, and it just happens to be somewhere, who knows where. Maybe, I mean, look for roads off the 190, I guess. One's unnamed. Emigrant Canyon, nope. Town Pass. Tenement Valley. Crowley. Okay, then we're out. So, nope. Other side. Nope. Furnace Creek, Washington Road. It's getting closer here. Furnace Creek, there's Dante's View Road. There's Dante's View Road. There's Dante's View proper. We started somewhere along Dante's View Road. There was a turnoff. So going to this, apparently you can move the point that way. I don't really know why you would do that, but oh, here we go. So I guess that's the turnoff. So we're north of that, like right there, like right there. Perfect score, right in the threshold, 5 meters. Nice. Next round, Avenue de Verdun. I would say it's, you know, the actual battlefield, but not with those palm trees. This looks much more like the Riviera than it does the Belgian border. So let's see further. Let's move. Is north going to be the best way to go? Perhaps. We'll see. We can always turn around. Could go south and probably hit the beach. There's area codes that I could use if I knew French area codes, but I don't. So let's just go on. Centre de Kinésithérapie. Let's see. None of these are really. But I mean, this one's fine, I guess. None of them are really. Well, it's a dead end. Never mind. That. Okay, there's a big building over there, so let's go that way. Here we go. We're suddenly there was the big buildings over there. Let's continue this way. Traverse du Stade. So there's maybe going to be a stadium somewhere. Let's read this stade. Maybe it was that. Okay, let's continue this way. The big thing, I mean, is there water? Am I right that this is the Riviera? Because it looks a lot like the Riviera, but it could be somewhere inland as well. So we're coming up to something bigger. North, there's billboards to the north. Ooh, here we go. A8. Well, let's take a look. There's the A9, A7. Does the A8 go through? No, it doesn't. Here we go, through Nice. St. Raphael, is that the town? It would seem so, because it's center. A8. Well, we're starting to get further away from. I mean, we're still by Marseille, and then, yeah. Okay, let's go not to the center then, and let's go this way, where all the directions are apparently. So this is the way to go for sure. It should be it. Oh. I guess continue this way. Billboards might be helpful now. Simply to figure out what town it is. Fréjus. I mean, that's there. Is that where we are? It could also be La Londe de Mar. I guess, let's see. Again, all the directions to the left. So, ooh, that's going to be, oh, here we go. Not that far. Cannes. Well, we're not in Cannes, probably not. Let's see, we had, it's the D something. D100. So it's the D100 and the No Name Road here. No, it's not No Name Road. Here we go. It's coming to the, on the D37 coming to the DN7, which is that one. But we're on the D37. Crossing the D100 somehow. There's the D100, the DN7. What is the, and I wonder what, because that normally, because you have the new D roads, which were before N roads. Do that all the time now in France, but I'm not exactly sure what the DN is. Is that a former road that they converted to a D road? Maybe. It continues for some time at least. So we were probably in town, right? We came from St. Raphael Center. We're on the D37. We're on the D37 going south. And then you the something here. The Valescourt. Here we go. So that we were closer. Avenue de Verdun is where we started. Avenue de Verdun, and right here, that's a driveway. Never mind. That's also a driveway. Huge houses. Another driveway. Traverse de Verdun. Okay. That one. Presumably the northern exit of it. Sure looks like it, because then it curves there. Okay. Driveway. Driver number 1. Or that. There's one there. So in front of one, there's another one right there, and then a road here, which is Aren. There we go. So we were between these two, pretty much right at that one. 4 meters away, 6479. Round 3, Wright Brothers Drive. Well, I mean, the Wright Brothers were in Kill Devil Hills, which I've been to actually before. This does not look like Kill Devil Hills at all. Looks more like Georgia. Let's take a look at the area code. I won't know it, but 214. Nope, no clue. Baseball Academy of Dallas. So we're actually in Texas, unless it's a red herring and there's like another Dallas somewhere else. So let's just make sure we're not. I mean, there's some. It's a sizable place, so presumably it's the actual Dallas. Let's stick. That's railroad? No, railroad's underneath. Can we get up there? No, we can't. Nope. Okay. Well, if we can't, then let's continue this way, midway. I mean, because we might not be in Dallas proper either. We might be somewhere. The fact that there was a Dallas something doesn't mean that we're in Dallas. We could easily be in any of these suburbs. Certainly, it doesn't have that much of a big city feel. I mean, we started in an industrial park, so at the same time, that's kind of, it's always going to be on the edge of town. Hornet Road, and yeah, we're on Midway. Well, we're coming up into the town, or city, whatever it actually is. You know, I don't see any large buildings, which makes me think we're not in Dallas, or at least Spring Valley. No, that's not. Spring is a suburb of Houston. New York license plate, so I mean, we're not in New York, that's for sure, but that would be really helpful. Farmer's Branch. Well, that's not really. Parish Summer registration is open. Parish Episcopal, okay. Of what? We don't know. Somewhere near Dallas, presumably. Still. It's definitely Syria outlet. Well, if there's an outlet mall, it looks like there's an overpass right there. So let's just plow through and onto the interstate, or whatever it will be. 635. There's a 35. There's the 35. There's a 635. There's Farmer's Branch. It's actually a suburb. And we were on Valley View. No, we were on, what's this one called? Midway. Right, Midway. Midway. One more? Nope. Okay, more than that. Not sure where. Oh, Midway is north-south, right? Right, yeah. Because it crosses the 635. There's Midway. Started north, indeed. North. We were here. We were on Wright Brothers. Lindbergh Wright Brothers. There we go. We're by there. Is this DF? No, it's not. What is this? Addison Airport. It's not DFW. And indeed, we curved around, and then we got here, which was Midway. So we curved around there. DBAT Sports is going to be is there. So we're at the last, like, warehouse there. There's Sports Shoots is there. A bit further here, off by a point, 10 meters away. Probably, yeah, indeed. We're closer to Midway. Round 4 out of 5. Bella Luna. Looks like Switzerland. Because it doesn't really look... Yeah, it's the Russian railway. We could probably actually get on the... I know the railway itself is mapped. I don't really have a desire to get on it. So, it's certainly not going to help in terms of clues. We're better off being on the road itself. So, let's see what this is. Construction R. Almost looks like the Rutgers R, actually. Pretty similar, except the Rutgers R doesn't have, Oh, we're in Austria. Nope, that doesn't make sense. Well, no, because the Russian railway is in Switzerland only. So, no, that's a red herring. But yeah, it looks like the Rutgers R a little bit. It's the right color and almost the right shape. But anyway, let's go this way. Bella Luna. Say goodbye to the Russian railway. Ferrovia Retica. Yeah. We're going to be somewhere near Davos, I guess. It runs, well, in here somewhere. So for now we can put a marker down in Davos. We're not in Davos, of course. Name is Italian for the street name. So we're in the Italian part of Switzerland. Gorgeous views again. Certainly, I think, honestly, this challenge was better than the last one. I mean, the last one was fine too, but the last one was sort of a little more pedestrian, in the sense that, it would be places that you would get in a daily feed, and it would be like, well, sure, it was another daily or whatever, another challenge. But this one has some really nice views. I really enjoyed the first one so far, and this one. So, well, I mean, other ones were fine as well. I'm not, as long as there's not a blurry camera in the middle of North Dakota, I'm usually good. So, it's not, I'm not too picky when it comes to Geoguessr, but it's always nice to get either a place I haven't been to, of course, or, just a nice view like this. It'd be great if we could read the sign, but we move, like, yeah, we're driving too fast for one, but we're also moving, 25 meters with every click. So, okay. Well, we can read that, maybe. Gala. Gala. That's about the only thing I can make out. Gala. I mean, I'm not going to look for that. And also, what happened to the road we were on? There. Okay. I see what happened. We turned off there, but we can continue this way. Bella Luna, we can say goodbye to. And now we're on unnamed street, which doesn't... I mean, it unsettles me a little bit that there's going to be nothing here. It's going to be a dead end. But hopefully it won't be. At least we'll get something out of it. Again, can we please get back up there? Up there. Oh no, that's the railway. Where were we, like, 10 seconds ago? We were somewhere. That wasn't this road. I don't think it's on the left side. Coke plant or some... I don't know. It's just... No, it's probably some sort of lumber thing. Yeah, okay. So we're back on Bella Luna, apparently, for whatever reason. But we should be over there. I'm probably going to turn around and go the other way, honestly. Yeah. It's you know, yeah. First of all, there's a town this way, so that should have. I don't know if I didn't look, or you know, but it would have been a lot easier for sure. Bergon, Brauvogen, which is romance, which we don't see very often. And I actually, in the past, I've looked for a sign with romance on it, and I wasn't able to find it. So this is nice. At least I presume it's that, and not, you know, that you can't recognize Italian or French, because I mean that's German top. Let's see if we can find this place. Yeah, I mean this direction is a vast improvement over the other one, although I did see the location itself was actually, of course it's a dead end this way, because Switzerland where it randomly dead ends for some reason, probably some guy didn't want his house to be photographed. But yeah, so the other direction was more beautiful, which is in the end what I kind of want to see in Geoguessr, so I don't regret going that way, but now we kind of need to, well, we need to find this place. I thought it would be, you know, here, somewhere, and I might have to go with that, because I don't see anything that would help me. There's something, Tiefen Castle in 17 kilometers, and Bergon is here. Bergon. I don't see it. It would be unfortunate if I had to guess, you know, just somewhere. Grabs. Another thing is simply, where is the actual railroad? Like, is that it? You know, should I be looking here? I mean, maybe along the 19 somewhere. Though you get to a point where it's no longer really the kind of place that would have this town. Let's last try will be this. I can't make anything out of it. That map would be helpful to see. Can we click? No. I mean, I don't know how much I would want to spend on this. It's not the French part. You know, maybe it's up here, but just trying to check something. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was near Davos, and it probably is going to be near Davos, but let's see, because Davos Dorf. Yeah. Garda, Lavine, Martina, Spies. None of those are what I'm looking for, and I'm not really seeing. The last chance will be here. This is the Bahnhof, so let's go up here to the Bahnhof. There might be some clues in the Bahnhof itself. If we could get up onto the actual tracks, we would probably find something. Abula Bahn Museum. Okay. Crossing the tracks. Probably nothing there, but Bergen Brauvogen. So it is that town which we knew already. Well, I don't know what more to. Can we like go that way? Somehow go down into the town from here. You mind the Bergun? Yeah, I don't want to give this up, but at the same time, I kind of know it's. You know, I either find it or I don't. Let's move. Come on. Okay. Die Bahn Graubunden. Ooh, here we go. Bergun, St. Moritz. St. Moritz. Thosis, which I've seen before somewhere. Bergun, here we go. Bergun Brauvogen. We started near the railroad somewhere. Turn to start location. We're on Bella Luna Road, drive, whatever. But not close to Fukushima. Let's see again. If we go this way, right hand curve, and then we get that. So that's the curve. I mean, yeah, that's the curve. Off by 3 points. Beautiful location though. Yeah, this way, I don't know if, yeah, I would have gotten to Filisor, I guess, but yeah, it's a nice location, certainly challenging. And we finish off in, that's the State Farm flag, never mind, but we're in America. Tobacco Plus. Yeah, I think there would be a Georgia location, right? But simply because Rado has talked about, you know, being A-Trans, is that Atlanta Transit? It's Alexandria Transit. That's, I don't remember what state that's in. Louisiana, there we go. Yeah, because I would think there would be, he was in Georgia for quite some time, so I would have thought that. But yeah, Alexandria is up there. There we go. Where do we start? Started on Mall Drive and North Boulevard. You would think North Boulevard would be in the north, but it's probably not. Let's see, Texas. Nope, not it. There's a Kroger. It would be really nice if I had a Kroger nearby. Usually there's a good selection of products at Kroger. Maybe it's, you know, but I usually, if I'm on vacation in the South, I usually shop at Kroger. Not a sponsor, and other grocery stores are available, but I do like the selection there. Anyway, Mall Boulevard North, or Mall Drive North Boulevard. There's North Boulevard. There's Tobacco Plus. I mean, we're on the side of Tobacco Plus, pretty much, which means we're on that, which we're at the corner of Tobacco Plus. No, figure that one out. Anyway, 3 meters away. Indeed, we're actually, well, we're not at that corner, but we know how Street View works. 32,391. Well, that was a good round. It took some time for sure. First one took some time, and especially the fourth one took a lot of time. But in the end, it was worth it. We had what? We had a perfect score in France. Yep, we had a perfect score in France. Perfect score in Louisiana. Off by 3 in Switzerland. Off by 1 in Dallas. And off by nothing there. So we only missed it. Yeah, because 32,395 would be maximum. So we only missed it by 4 points, which is a really good score in the old Geoguessr. I mean, that's in the new Geoguessr, that would probably be a perfect score, perfect 25,000, but not an old Geoguessr. But anyway, it's already a long episode, I assume. So, till next time, see you.